secret to getting great results from an LLM isn't the model, it's the message. Every AI step starts with a prompt, and the way you write that prompt determines whether your automation performs like a pro or just becomes vague and not very useful. In this video, we'll break down a simple framework for designing prompts that get specific and actionable results every time. We recommend writing the prompt with the following structure: role and objective, dataset, reasoning step, instructions, and finally, context. It's of course down to you to experiment which prompts works best for you, but using these as guidelines will give you a great foundation. Let's go over them one by one. First, let's give the AI a role and an objective. Think of the AI as a new hire. It performs best when it knows who it is and what it's supposed to do. Start with a role and tell it to act as a strategic analyst, a business risk analyst, or a CSM. Then define an objective that defines the end goal of the automation, what you actually want the output to accomplish, like identifying recurring friction points or summarizing key problems. Now let's give it a data set to work with. The AI can't function without data. The more precise information you give it, the smarter and more accurate it becomes. In Planhat automations, you can provide your AI with the right data by using dynamic references. These are little snippets wrapped in double angle brackets. This means that your AI isn't working in the dark. It's using real up-to-date information about the customer, account, or data from previous automation steps. You can change the formatting of the output depending on what you're trying to use it for. You can bring these up by typing a vertical bar symbol in your dynamic references. To HTML, it's great for formatting the response to a rich text field. Choose to Markdown for when you're creating documents, or pick to Markdown KV when preparing to send key data points to the LLM. All right, now it's time to give the AI reasoning steps. LLMs don't automatically know how to think through a problem. You have to show them the reasoning process you want them to follow. The best way to do this is to break down the logic into clear step-by-step instructions. So instead of saying, analyze this conversation, you could say, analyze conversation data to extract key themes, sentiment, and recent discussion topics. Next up, you want to give it instructions. Once you've guided the AI how to think, you need to tell it what to focus on and how to present it. Instructions define scope, priorities, and format of the output. The more concrete and detailed these are, the better results. You can also use the JSON output option if that's how you want to structure it. So, for example, instead of saying summarize these issues, you should tell it to prioritize open critical issues, exclude minor issues, and output it as a list with bullet points. Think of instructions as your final brief. You're telling your new hire exactly what you want the deliverable to look like, not just what problem to solve. The final piece of a good prompt is context. It tells the AI why it's doing the task and for whom it's doing it. It frames the purpose behind the analysis, making sure the output is relevant and aligned with your goals. For example, this analysis is intended to help the CS team to prevent churn. There you have it, a solid foundation for writing great prompts. It's a skill you sharpen through iteration. Start specific, test the results, and refine until you're happy. I know this was a lot to take in, but understanding this, it's what separates messy, generic outputs from truly impactful AI automations.